In a little bit. Now, we've shown you some of the damage across Monroe County tonight. Right now, Alex Almanza is in Bloomington. This is where several businesses were damaged. Alex, what have you been seeing there?
Well, we've been seeing a lot of damage, and not just not really condensed in one specific area, but parts of buildings completely just kind of torn off and moved to even different parts of parking lots. So you can see this big piece of wood definitely wasn't here before. This storm caused lots of damage, and we can see behind me right here. All this is from this bank right here. This is a Fifth Third Bank on the west side of Bloomington. You can see the amount of wood. We've even got big pieces of metal right here. They've just kind of been thrown around. And like I mentioned earlier on in our coverage, even just small pieces of metal, those can become dangerous projectiles when they are flung around at high speeds. They can be very dangerous. And so luckily we haven't heard any injuries yet, any injuries reported. But I did speak with a woman who, she was actually at the Planet Fitness. She was at the gym when the storm started to kind of roll in. And so when she started to see that those high winds and that rain, she actually moved her car underneath this awning right here at the Fifth Third Bank, thinking that it would be safe, but for her, it really wasn't. And so all this debris just started to fall around her, and it became a very scary situation.
I'm for real. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I gotta put my head down, I swear to God, oh my God!
So she said that she didn't want to be identified, but she shared that video with us and just kind of explained the emotion that was going through her head as all this debris really started to fall around her. And so this is just the start of the damage that we're showing you here. Pictures don't do it justice. There's also a Menards just south of us that we saw some viewers show us some photos of the damage there. And it's all around Monroe County. So as soon as the sun rises, we expect the National Weather Service is probably going to be doing some surveying to really determine the amount of damage that was done. We talk about F1, F2, F3. Those are categories that are really just based on visual observation. So when they go out here and they do those observations, we're going to learn a little bit more about how much damage and how much power this storm really had.
Yeah, sorry to see so much damage there in Bloomington. We're glad no injuries have been reported, Alex. Thanks.